Hello, I am Steven Seco from Drast Programs. I am thrilled to present to you the best tutorial video I have ever created, especially for secondary and high schools. My previous tutorials focused primarily on primary schools, but this time we are diving deep into the intricate details of the secondary schools assessment program. I don't want you to miss a single step along the way. From recent reviews, I've noticed that only a few secondary schools are currently utilizing this program. Surprisingly, over 50 secondary and high schools in PNG are still relying on the earlier version. Join me as we explore everything you need to know about this program. Let's make sure your school stays ahead of the curve. Let's start by taking Eastside Secondary School as an example. At Eastside Secondary School, we have 4 grade 11 classes and a total of 16 different subjects. First class, 11A, has 20 students. They are taking 5 subjects in their subject stream: language and literature, advanced mathematics, physics, chemistry, and geography. Second class, 11B, has 25 students. Their subject combinations are language and literature, general mathematics, economics, business studies, and accounting. Third class, 11C, has 22 students and 5 subjects in their stream. Fourth class, 11D, has 16 students. They also have 5 subjects in their stream, as shown here. The assessment program will be sent to you via WhatsApp as a zip package, customized with your school's name. When you download and extract the assessment program, you'll find an unzipped folder containing 10 class files. These files are thoughtfully renamed as Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D, and so on up to Class J. Be sure to keep the files, as they are to maintain the integrity of the program. The 10 class files are interconnected. To ensure everything runs smoothly, avoid renaming the class files or moving them to different folders. Doing so would break the links between them, causing potential issues. In this example, we have only 4 classes. Therefore, we will use only the Class A to Class D files. Each class file is specifically designated for a corresponding class and a grade. Start by opening Class A before accessing any of the other class files. Once you've opened Class A, activate the entire program by typing your school name into Class A. After activation, proceed to fill out the subject section. Even if some subjects are not included in Class A's subject stream, enter all 16 subjects into Class A. Next, fill out the short form column and then enter the standard marks. These standard marks represent the maximum marks required to be collected for each assessment period. Even if a teacher collects fewer marks than required, the program will automatically scale up the marks based on this standard mark. In the component section, you set the percentages for each component of the assessment type. Ensure the total of the different components for each subject does not exceed 100%. Be sure to set the components only for the assessment types that will be used, and not for those that won't be. Components play a crucial role in assessing students. They serve as the weight for each type of assessment. For example, a test might carry a higher percentage than an assignment because tests are conducted within a limited time and under supervision. Once you have set up the components, proceed to enter the percentage range for grading a student. This grading system applies to the entire program, and all subjects will automatically do grading based on these percentages. Next, enter the class name, secondary level, the year, the assessment period, and the school address. At the bottom, don't forget to enter the name of the class patron or matron for Class A. Finally, on the home sheet, you need to record all the names of the Class A students along with their gender. Each student's class is already displayed, as it is linked to the class name. Save the Class A file before moving on to the Class B file. It is crucial to save the Class A file because doing so will store the school name and activate the other class files. When you open Class B file, it checks for any new data recorded in the other class files. If it detects new data, it will prompt you to update, so make sure to click on Update. After it updates, it might prompt you to enable the content. Be sure to click on Enable Content to display the data transferred from the class files through the links. The same applies to Class C to J files. In this example, 11B is already updated with the data we've entered in Class 11A. This includes the school's name, subjects, their short forms, standard marks, components, percentage ranges and grading type, secondary level, year and assessment period, school address, and language selection. When we click Update and Enable Content, all this information is automatically filled out. All we need to do now is fill out the class name, which is 11B, the class patron or matron, and the names and genders of the 11B students. We follow the same steps to open Class C and Class D.